Hello everyone. This is last lesson which will end up our Python journey, and in this video I will be giving you a quick recap and a summary of the whole lesson or whole thing that I have taught you. So it will be a short video for you all which help you to quickly revise all the concepts before exams. Yeah, so let's begin. So first, in our Python journey, we have begin with that whenever we want to we will create our file or any folder on any project. First we will create a virtual environment which includes some packages and libraries installed. Then we have seen how to create that virtual environment, simply going to command prompt in new terminal and write on the create vnv -p python equals to the version 3.14. okay, and after clicking enter it will simply create a virtual environment. I have already showed you this. So this is how you need to create virtual environment. Then we moved to first lesson, that is basics of Python, syntax and semantic. So syntax and semantic, we have seen that what are the basic syntax rules in Python, and it's a case sensitive. Python is a case sensitive. I have created two variables of name, one with capital N and one with small n. Then we have seen indentation. Indentation in Python is used to define structures and hierarchy of the code. Unlike many other programming language that uses braces to define block of codes, Python uses indentation to determine the grouping of statements. Indentation here is like I am writing the if condition, and after giving this semicolon, my cursor is entering and excluding this much spaces. So it's in the if block, and this is known as indentation. So this is an indentation in Python, and if you avoid this indentation, it will give you an error which is known as indentation error. We have also seen single line comment, like using hash symbol, and multi-line comments also using triple converted commas. Also seen line continuation, like giving the backslash, and multiple statements on a single line, like giving colon. Also seen that means we have also understood semantics in Python. Different type of data types is integer, string, float, boolean, and many others. We have also uh, get and knowledge how to check the data type by writing type keyword, and inside that the variable in which I have stored the data type. Type inference is a new thing, and we have seen that how to convert from one type to another type, like from integer to string, like that. But we will come to that later. And we have also seen code implementation of indentation. Yeah, after basic we covered conditional. In conditional, after basic we have covered data types. In data types we have seen that different type of data types and boolean data types and all that. And after that we have moved to conditional. In conditional, we have seen some practical examples, and conditional statements like if statement, else statement, elif statement, nested conditional statement. Also seen some practical examples like solving a leap year problem, then ticket price based on age and whether the person is a student, this type of problem. And also we have seen an user login system, which was a very exciting one, and a check login credentials. Then there are some data structures like dictionaries, data structure like dictionary, then list, tuple. We have seen in dictionary that how to create dictionary, and empty dictionary, how to create empty dictionary by simply writing dict. So the syntax of the data structures like in list, tuple, they are basically some at somewhat extension they are same. Little bit of changes in the brackets and their types. Like in dictionary, it's a key value pair. It does not contain one single element. It's always in a key value pair. The left side of the semicolon is the key, and the right side of the semicolon is the value. So this is a key value, and when it contains multiple key value with a comma, it's a key value pair. Then we have seen how to access dictionary elements. Like suppose I want to access the grade value, so I'm writing the dictionary name, and inside that giving a square bracket. Remember that it's a very important, giving a square bracket, inside that writing the key grade in the inside the inverted comma. When I execute, I am getting the value a, and same for age, getting 20. Then we have also seen how to access using get method. Student dot get grade, the value a has been returned. Student dot get last name, so last name is not there, that's why it's giving none. In my student dictionary there is nothing called last name, nothing key which is name as last name. So this is giving none. But when I am writing last name and comma writing not available, that means I am writing it here that if there is no element present called last name, then give me the statement, or print this statement, return this statement not available. Then we have also seen modifying dictionary elements, like if I want to change the age, increase the age from 29 from 20 to 32. So simply write the dictionary name and in the inverted comma give the age, means the key you want to modify. I want to modify my age key, that's why I'm putting the age, and to how much extent or what's the value I want to give to my age is 32. So when I'm printing the age, before you see was 20, now it's getting updated to 32. Also I have added a new key value pair, that is address India. Okay, so this is how you can add a new key value pair in a dictionary. Then we have seen how to delete a student, means how to delete a key from a dictionary. There are some dictionary method also, like if we write dot keys, then we will get only the keys list of keys. Then if we write dot values, then we will only get values when we run the program. And if we write dot items, then we will get name and value both. And an important topic, that is shallow copy. So shallow copy means, suppose I am creating a dictionary student and storing it inside a variable student copy. Now I am printing both the dictionary, so both is returning my dictionary. Now I want to make a change and update the name from Rahul, you can see the Rahul, to Rahul 1. So simply I am updating it to Rahul 1. Now when I am printing both the dictionary, the original one is also getting updated and the copy one is also getting updated. So but I do not want to change the origin, but I do not want to change the copy one. Okay, means only I want to change the original one. So for that, uh, function use dot copy for which if I print student and like I'm updating the name again to Rahul 2, you have like you have seen in this dictionary that I am updating Rahul 1 from Rahul 2. Okay, means Rahul 1 is there, I am updating it to Rahul 2. So my original dictionary is getting updated. Okay, but the copy one is not getting updated. So this is what shallow copy means. We have also seen how to access dictionary using for loop, access keys and values using for loop, then key comma value in student dot items. Okay, so this what we have learned in dictionary, and also I will show you the list. Okay, first I will show you what we have done in list. In list, we have seen how to create empty list. Simply, I have told you that it's a simple change of the bracket. List. In list, we use square bracket. In tuples, we use curved bracket. And in sets also, in sets and dictionary, we use curly braces. Here we have type print, type list. Then list can contain any, means multiple type of multiple data types it can contain: string, integer, float in a single list. There are mixed list like you can see integer is present, a string is present, boolean is present called true, then float is present. So this is a mixed list. And yeah, here also we have seen how to access list elements, like we have covered indexing in the loop. So that concept is applying in list and tuple also. So if I want to access the first element from the fruits, so I have to write 0. If I write 0, it will give me the apple. If I write 2, it will simply give me cherry. If I write -1, it will give me guava. So indexing always start from 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So indexing always start from 0. Indexing and positioning are different. If an MCQ comes that tell me at which position apple is present and at which index kiwi is present, and if you tell that apple is present at 0 position, then it will be wrong. Apple is present in first position. Okay, and kiwi is present at third index, index 3. Kiwi is present at index 3. Now kiwi is at index 3, but its position is 4. So this is the difference between position and indexing. And suppose I want to access from apple to kiwi, this much element I want to access from the list. So I need to first write the starting element index, that is apple, and its index is 0, and I want to access till kiwi. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So if I write 3, then it will not count the kiwi, because always +1 the ending element. Okay, means if you want to access 4, then you have to write the ending index number 5. If you want to access 5, then you have to write the ending index number 6. Okay, so the desired you want to access +1 the input you have to write. Okay, so this is how you have to access. If you want to access in a continuation manner, then we have seen how to modify the list elements, simply writing the list name and index, at which index I want a modification, and I want the and writing the means content I want to modify there. then simply printing. We have also seen some list functions like append function, then insert function, the remove function. Also we have seen how to remove and return the last elements using simple list function, that is list method, that is pop. We have also seen the index function, which simply returns the index of the query, and also seen what is sort function in list, how it sorts the elements in the list in an ascending order. Also there is a reverse one, that is from descending order. Yeah, this all about list methods, and covered a most crucial topic in list, which is slicing. Slicing is a very important one, and as same as that 2 to 5, so it will go from 2 and end at 4. This is what slicing. Then we have seen iterating over list, how to iterate over list using for loop we have seen, and how to iterate over index. Now using if you want to iterate over index, there is a keyword called enumerate. This is a built-in keyword in Python, enumerate. If you write this enumerate, it will simply print the index number along with the list. So this is all about iterating. Proceeding into further topics, moving into further topics called list comprehension, a very crucial one. Simply the logic you want to write in this multiple line of code, list comprehension make it easier and it write in a single line of code. This is known as list comprehension. It is efficient for you to use in the coding purpose. Then we have seen how to use this nested list comprehension. Yeah, so this is all about list. Then I will move to tuples. In tuples, you will see that how to create empty tuples using the using the round braces, and there is not much more there is not many difference in list and tuple. List means we can modify the elements once assigned. The assigned elements can be modified, but in tuple the assigned elements cannot be modified. So this is the single difference between tuples and list. Same as list, how to access, how to modify, how what is slicing, same as list. And yeah, tuples is immutable because the assigned elements cannot be modified. We cannot do modification in tuples, but list are mutable because we can do modification in list. And we have seen a concept called unpacking and packing in tuple. It's a very easy one. And tuple methods count, index. We have also seen nested list and nested tuple and iterating over nested tuple. So this one is tuple about. Then we have seen sets. In sets, we have seen that set is a little bit different from dictionary, but curly braces it also has. Uh, Simply, it is a built-in data type used in Python to store only unique collection of items. Suppose you enter 5 two times, but when you print it, it will only show 5 one time. So this is the purpose of set. It only stores unique elements. We have also seen some basic set operation and adding and removing elements. Set operations like adding and removing elements, then discard and pop method. Then set membership test like in operator, using in operator, like 3 is in my test, so true. I've created a set called my set, and is 3 is present in my set, so it's giving true. Yes, 3 is present. If I say 10 is present in my set, it's giving false. So 10 is not present in my set. Yeah, this is the purpose of set membership test. And we have also seen mathematical operations like union, intersection, intersection minus, intersection update, and difference, symmetric difference, sets method like is subset, is upper set. These are some simple topics which you have already learned in mathematics in class 5, 4, class 5, 6 in these classes. And yeah, one important topic in was in Python is dynamic typing. The one concept that I was talking about is how to convert an data type from integer to string, like this type. Okay, like this. If you want, if the 30 is integer, now I want to change it to string, so write the keyword str. If you want to change it to string to integer, write the keyword int, but it will not happen because string cannot change to an integer number. It will give you a value error. Okay, remember this point. So this was the data structures and all. Now I will move to loops. Loop is a important concept. In loop, we have seen how to what is the syntax and how use the range function in loop. 1 comma 6, so starting point, ending point is my design. Suppose I want from 1 to 5, so I desired output I want to get is 5 till from 1 till to 5. In input I have to give desired plus 1. This is a simple concept funda. Remember it. And also we have seen while loop. Syntax of while loop is simple, very simple. And some loop control statements like break. What does the break statement do? Simply it skips the elements or numbers, like 5. If I becomes 5, then it will skip that 5 and it will stop there. Means the loop will get permanently ended. Break means that only the loop will get permanently stopped. And continue means it will skip that number. The loop will continue, but that number will be skipped. So that's the purpose of continue. And pass is nothing, it's a null, it will do nothing. And we have seen nested loop. It's very important. It's used in it's very important concept to be used in pattern printing problems. Also, we have solved some examples like calculate the sum of first n natural numbers using while and for loop. Okay, so yeah, and also prime numbers between 1 and 100. These are the practice problems. Now I want to show you some practice problems in list also, like how to manage a to-do list. To-do list, create manage to-do list. You have to suppose you have a list task of list of tasks you have to do. And suppose you have added a new task. That's for that you have to use the list method append. Suppose you remove a task that you have completed, so use the remove method in list. Like this we have seen. And if a task is in the list and you want a reminder to for that, then use the if conditions from the logic conditional statements. And yeah, that's all for to-do list. Then we have seen organizing student grades. How to organize a student grades. Please look into this. It will be very helpful for you. Then we have seen functions practice. Functions in Python. What's the syntax of function? You have to write this keyword, and then you have to write the function name. Inside the bracket you have to give the parameter. Then inside the function body, a returns function body return statement should be there, using the starting with the keyword return. Purpose of function is simply that if this we do not need to write multiple line of codes for simply checking even or odd, simply storing the logic in a function, and it will not get erased or removed by mistake from the user. If I want to access that logic, simply I will call this function and enter my value. The parameter is num and I am passing the value to this parameter. It will check and return me that number is even or odd. Yeah, this is a function of this is the purpose of function. And we have also seen a function with multiple parameters. Okay, like I have here only single parameter is there, but here a comma b, so it's a multiple parameter. For multiple there are two parameters, so you need to pass two values for the parameter. We have also seen default parameter, like when when assigning parameter, at that time giving the value to this parameter with the equal to sign in an inverted comma, or let's say number. And here I forgot to pass this string, this value, when I'm calling the greet function, so it will take this name this with this value as the default one. Variable length arguments, we have seen that in position in functions, how to access positional multiple elements and how to access key value pair elements. Simply a predefined words is used, that is asterisk args args, and for the key value pair double asterisk quags. Okay, this is used a predefined word used by all standard word. Then also there are purpose of return statement and return multiple parameters we have seen. Yeah, this all about functions. Then important, that is example of functions. Temperature conversion, we have seen how to convert temperature. Password checker, it's a very important and interesting one, because in here in this program multiple string functions has been used. Okay. And we have also seen total cost of items in shopping cart. And what is palindrome? Palindrome means original word is equals to the reverse of the original word. That means palindrome. Like if a word that is madam. Now madam is the original word. Okay. Now if I say you to reverse the madam and spell it, so it will sound the same and pronunciation will also remain same and spelling will also remain same. So original is equals to reverse one. That means it's palindrome. But if I give you to do the same task with the word hello, then it will mean you cannot do that. Okay, you cannot perform that because it's not a palindrome. Original is not equals to reverse, then it's not a palindrome. Then also many functions we have seen, that is lambda function, filter function, map function. Map function we have also seen. So these are the some functions in functions we have seen in one by one. I'm going to giving you a quick recap. In lambda function, simply the syntax, you have to write lambda arguments, like lambda, then arguments, and give a semicolon and write the expression. This is how you have to write lambda syntax, your lambda function. And for lambda function, I am going to check even, then simply write lambda keyword, write the argument and write the expression. This is a simple lambda syntax. Now how to apply map with map function to all items in a list. Creating a list, creating a function and calling the function. Okay. Now what I will do, I have done that lambda, I have used lambda function, that simply checking the squares of number, and numbers, the list numbers, I am simply doing what, mapping it. Okay, I am mapping it. After mapping it, I am simply converting it into list. So a list containing squares of number, it's returning when I'm executing the program. In a brief way, I have shown you in the map function that square. Okay, square is the function I've created where the square is returning and number is the list I've created. Simply mapping the square and number both and converting into list. So you can see that 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64 is been returned. Lambda with map, like how to use lambda with map, like map is also there, lambda is also there, list is also there, you have seen. Then a map with multiple iterables, like number one iterable, number two another iterable, and lambda function. Then how to convert a list of strings to integer, like the list containing of string numbers. Then using map I've done the conversion to integer. Okay, and stored it in list. Once printing it, it's giving the output in an integer format. This is the purpose of conversion using map. Then we have also converted lowercase to uppercase using the map function also, and also the string function. Then one more function is that there is filter function. Filter function constructs an iterator from elements of an iterable for which a function returns true. It is used to filter out items from a list or any other iterable based on a condition. So this is the function I have created, and filter and list element list I have created. Okay, then I have used filter function where I am calling the even function and writing the list which I have created. When I am writing this, automatically it gets filtered and the only list of even numbers is getting returned. So this is the function of filter. Then we have seen how to use filter with lambda function, like lambda function is also there, filter function is also there. So it's a very interesting one. And filter function with lambda function and multiple conditions. Like lambda, this is one expression and this is another expression. Means greater than 5 is another condition and even is another condition. Then numbers means filtering the numbers using this operations and returning it to a list. So this is filter with lambda function and multiple conditions. Then filter function, using filter function to check if the age is greater than 25 in dictionary. This is a simple basic problem which we have seen in this in that in this filter lesson, using simply creating the dictionary and using a function where I'm returning person age greater than 25 and filtering it using the filter function and returning it into a list. Yeah, this is all about some functions in Python. Then we have also seen the crucial topic in Python, that is object oriented programming, so which is also known as OOPS. And we have seen in OOPS how to create a class, how to create attributes, methods, how to create objects. Like a class, what is a class? Class is a blueprint for creating objects, attributes and methods. Okay. And how to, what is instance variable and methods, what is constructor, what is the keyword called self. So self is the keyword which you have to write in the if you want to create constructor. And this is a syntax for constructor: def underscore underscore init, and after that also underscore underscore. So this is the syntax of constructor. And for that you have to also store the parameter using this syntax. Creating the objects, I have added comments so it will be easier for you to understand. I have created an objects dog1, calling the class dog and giving the value for the parameter name age. Also seen define class with instance methods and a simple real world example of banking system, that is modeling a bank account. This was the intro of object oriented programming. Then we have seen what is polymorphism. So polymorphism is nothing but a core concept of OOPS, which allows objects of different class to be treated as objects of common superclass. Before moving to polymorphism, first I want to show you the inheritance part. Inheritance, yeah. In inheritance, we have seen the class to inherit attributes and methods from another class. Means one class is inheriting the attribute and methods from other class. Here, for an example, you are seeing the class car. Okay, this is a parent class. That means it's the head of the every class. And you are seeing a Tesla class. In this Tesla class, you are seeing I am calling the car, this class car I am calling. So that means it's a child class. So it's simply inheriting the attributes from another class, attributes and methods from another class. That's why it's a child class. And for accessing, as I'm calling the class car, I have to also write the constructor in syntax with the parameter that is already present in the car class, and adding some new parameters that I want to add in the car Tesla. Then simply writing super init, for which Windows door and engine type, that are the previous parameter in the car class. So I have not so I did not need to write this section. Then simply I have added this new parameter in this class Tesla. So that's why I'm storing it with the self dot syntax. Then simply creating an object, calling the Tesla class, and calling the function that I want to run. Now that was an example. Also, that was an example of single inheritance. And multiple inheritance is another case, that when a class inherit from more than one base class. So derived, so animal class, this one base class, and pet, this another base class. Derived class, dog, is the derived class which has been derived from animal and pet. So the class which has been derived from more than one base class is known as multiple inheritance. Okay. Now moving to polymorphism. Polymorphism concepts will be now clear for you all. So there are many different classes treated as objects of a common superclass, and polymorphism is typically achieved by method overriding. Now method overriding allows a child class to provide a specific implementation of a method that is already different from parent class. So this is a base class, derived class, and simply this is a function that demonstrates polymorphism. So a different way to perform a single action. We are performing a single action, but in a different way. See, I have written. I want to see the wolf 3 times. So I have performed it in 3 different way. In dog.speak, then cat.speak, then calling the function animal speak itself and passing the value dog to the parameter which I have assigned in the function animal underscore speak. Then polymorphism with function and methods we have seen, and also we have seen an polymorphism with abstract base class. How to define an abstract class? Simply with this one line of code, using the @ symbol and write abstract method. This is how you can define abstract class. And derived class 2, this is derived class 1, and then start vehicle, this is also the example of polymorphism. Then we have seen the method overriding part. Now moving to further concepts like encapsulation. Encapsulation is a concept of wrapping data and methods in a single unit. In encapsulation, there are many variables or access modified that are private, public, and protected. So this is the public one. The default one that we are creating is a public one, and for private we have to simply write enter 2 underscore symbol. That means it becomes private. And for protected, we need to simply enter one underscore symbol. Then we have seen encapsulation with getter and setter method. So you can go through this code, it will be easier for you. Then also we have seen the abstraction part. Abstraction is the concept of hiding the complex implementation details and showing only the necessary ones. Like I've shown you this example where I've created class vehicle, and inside that I've created a function drive. Then I've defined an abstract method start engine. Then I have another created a derived class where I have created a start engine function. Now outside from getting out from that derived class, I have created a function operate vehicle where I have written vehicle.start engine and vehicle.drive. Now you can see that start engine, when it's going to start engine, car engine started is not showing, but drive it's showing the vehicle is used for drive. This is what abstraction known for. Concept of complex details means hiding the complex implementation and showing only the necessary details. This is known as abstraction. Then we have seen some file handling and exceptional handling. So this is file handling, how to read and write files. Means file handling is a very crucial part for any programming language. Means apart from Python, if you learn Java, C++, or C, C sharp, so file operation is a crucial one. For read and write files, I have shown you how to read a whole file, how to read a file line by line, and Python provides some built-in function and methods to read from and write through files both in text and binary in binary. In this we have covered how to read a whole file, and for reading whole file, and reading a file line by line, and these two syntax are same. Only for line by line we have to write the for loop concept. So in the output you will see you will not get to see too much difference, but yeah, this is what it is. And writing a file means overwriting it, you have to simply change the R to W, means you are writing it, and overwriting it means the previous content that is already there in my example file, that will be removed and new content will get added. So it is getting replaced, overwriting. But if you want to write a file that will without overwriting, that means you do not want to replace, means you want the previous version, previous content also, and the new content also. So in that case you write the append, means a, okay, simply write the. So this is the syntax of file operation and file path. So when you are working with file paths, handling file paths correctly is very crucial to ensure your code works properly in a system manner, in an organizable manner. So Python provides several modules and functions to working with file paths effectively. So here I have import OS library and current working directory. CWD means current working directory. So I have created get CWD, then print this. So my current working directory is now this. Current working directory means simply if I go to file and documents, and if I simply click here, you will see that this is my in C drive users, my OneDrive name, and then documents. This is the name of the directory that I am working right now. Then we have seen how to list of items, means how to get the list of items. What are the list of items in my file, like VS Code abstractions, basics, then conditional and data types. And the last we have seen the exceptional handling. Exception handling, yeah, this one. And this is the example.txt file that I have created. Make sure that before operating the file operation for reading, you must have a file that have some content inside it. Only that, then only you can read. Otherwise, if there is nothing present, then how you can read? So you have to make sure that a file you have and some content should be inside it, then only you can perform the read operation. The write operation you can perform by simply changing the R to W. Then moving to exception handling. In exception handling also it's very interesting. It's like a magic that you can handle errors gracefully by simply writing some built-in functions in Python and corrective actions without stopping execution of the program. Means your programs will execution will not get stopped, but the errors will get avoided. So these are some exceptions. What are exceptions? Exceptions are events that disrupt the normal flow of a program. They occur when an error is encountered during a program. Means when you execute a program, at that time an error appears into your computer screen at the time of execution. Suppose name value error, type error, attribute error, zero division error, this type of error. Zero division error is dividing by zero. Type error is invalid type. A value error is invalid value. File not found error is file not found. So I have shown you with a code example, like I have created wrote this syntax try, then a equals to b, and except I have written print variable has not been assigned. Now a comma b, if I write, it's giving me name error. So if I write a comma b except name error as x, now I am writing this whole word in the form of x, means simply I am changing that I will not write this name error repeated times. Simply I am giving one more name to this specified word. Okay, so you will see that name b is not open. It's not giving me error, means the execution process is not stopping, but the program is running, and this has been shown, error has been avoided. Like this zero division error, I have divided zero result with result like 1 divided by 0. Then I have wrote except zero division error as x, then print x, then print please enter denominator greater than. When I am running it, you will see the division by error is there. Okay, you will see that division by error is there. Means my program is not getting stopped, no error is showing. Okay, it is running, but the error has been avoided. So you will see also a message that please enter denominator greater than numerator, because I have put it in. Okay, yeah, this is all about some Python CD, some concepts of full. I have covered full concepts that I can of in Python. What are the concepts are there? I've covered it. So this is my first experience that I'm teaching in this kind of way, and I hope that you really enjoy it. And if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. And this is a very quick recap video for you to to see it in a faster way before your exams or any class test or any of the purposes you want to see. Yeah, that's for all. I hope you understand, you really enjoy it. See you soon in the new series. And if you like this series, please subscribe my channel, and also follow my LinkedIn account and GitHub account. Thank you for watching.